Hey, hello. Thank you for joining me at SAINTS Alchemy. This is the Aquarius Love Reading for August 2021. If you'd like to book a personal reading, you can go to saintsalchemy.com, and also you can browse the store there for handcrafted skincare and smudge products. Starting probably in the general readings, I'll have some products to show you guys rather than just talking about it. Thank you so much for the support you've shown me so far. I'm so excited um, to see people joining me here. Yeah. So, yeah, please, I'm not going to ask you for anything else, but just to please keep rocking with me. All right. I'm going to smudge a little and then I'll shuffle and I'll get into the reading. This is a lavender bundle that I'm smudging with, which I prefer for my everyday smudging. Prefer that to sage, white sage anyway, which is the most basic sage that mostly everybody uses. There's a lot of information about smudging. It's much more complex than just using some sage if you care to get into it, although mostly it has to do with your intention. So sage is just fine if that's what you're smudging with. I'm using Crow Tarot and Vice Versa Tarot for the August Love Reading. Sorry. Again, using Crow Tarot and Vice Versa Tarot for the August Love Readings. I'm doing 12 card spreads with 6 cards for you, Aquarius, and 6 cards for your person of interest. Maybe your person of interest is an Aquarius and you're watching for them. And that is just fine. Ascended masters, highest selves, spirit guides, angels, ancestors, organizing forces of the universe. I'm open to and grateful for your messages for Aquarius in love this August. Please let the messages be clear and true. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, let's go. How is Aquarius represented in your person's thoughts in August? What is your person thinking in August? person feel? Whoa. What is their plan? Okay. What do they desire? Okay. What is Aquarius person challenged by in August? Take that one because the rest of these are face down. Okay. What is Aquarius' person's advice? What are they advised to do in August? Okay. Well, let's keep going. That was unclear, Aquarius. What are they advised to do in August? What is Aquarius person? All right. All right. Let's scooch that out of the way a little bit. Okay, Aquarius. What are you thinking in August? What are you thinking about your person? This one came out, so I'm going to leave that. But how do you feel about your person, Aquarius? Jeez, okay. What are your plans? Okay. What do you want from your person? What do you desire? Okay. What's your challenge, Aquarius? What do you want? What's your advice, Aquarius, in this situation? Oh, there it is again. Can't put it away, and it comes back. Okay. All right, so vice versa tarot, we can look at both sides and see what's happening a little bit. You got Queen of Swords. What's this? Five of Swords and Queen of Swords. So I'm really getting the impression, Aquarius, that you've like maybe you made your person mad. You like, and they got four of swords, so there's a lot of swords. But it feels like you upset your person, and but you still love them and you want them to forgive you, or you want, maybe you're not even, but you're not apologizing, but you want them to forget about it or give you another chance. All right, so in your thoughts, okay, this is how you guys are represented in one another's thought space. Your person's, when they think about you, they're thinking, this is King of Swords, this is their energy. So it's like very logical, very I don't know, not warm, okay? This is Aquarius energy, so they're thinking maybe about you, but they think, I don't know, I get the feeling they think you don't care. They think you don't love them, or you don't like them, or you'd be willing to drop them at a moment's notice. You don't, you know, you don't show your emotions. You're very stoic towards them, not warm. This is how they think of you. Like, they think you don't care. They think you could take them or leave them. All right. This is how you're thinking of your person, though, is the sun. But this is the backside of the sun. On the vice versa deck, there's like this duality, not necessarily like a reversal, but it's like this calm, assuredness. Okay. Like, you think of your person like, I don't know, what comes to my mind is like, I got them. You're very confident when you're thinking of them. You're thinking that you have them in the palm of your hand. You're superior to them in some, like, intellectually maybe, or like you're like, they would be crazy to not want me, or to, I don't know. I'm getting this energy like you think you got them, man. You think you got them locked up, sewed up. In the feelings, okay? This is how your person's feeling about you. Feeling like they've made a huge investment and they're waiting on a return. They don't feel like you feel the same way. They don't feel loved by you. They just feel like, okay, I'm here, I'm being patient, I'm waiting for a return on my investment. I don't know. It feels like a very they feel uncertain about feelings. They feel uncertain about the connection a little bit, but they're hanging in there because this might be somebody that you've been with a long time, or you guys have put a huge investment into your connection, or maybe it's just that. Maybe it hasn't been a long time, but they put a lot of energy into it, and they're just kind of waiting to see what happens with you guys. It's like, typically, if you put this much energy, there should be some reciprocation, but they're not quite feeling that. I don't know. I get the feeling of uncertain. This is how you feel, Aquarius. Two of Cups. So again, but it's this kind of like twilight side, which tells me like you feel like you love them, you care, and you have them, but they're not certain. They're not telling them, you're not showing them. It's shrouded somehow. You feel sure about it, but I don't even know if you're tapped into your own feelings. It's like you're sure about their feelings for you. You're sure that you have this person like in the palm of your hand. And you kind of do, but the person is not on solid ground. Maybe they were very wrapped up in you and now they're realizing, like, wait, does this person even like me? Does Aquarius even, do they even want to be in this? That's how they're feeling. They're uncertain because you've been aloof, really. Not because they're insecure, but it's because you're aloof, okay? That's some that's some like fond but aloof energy. I don't even want to say playing hard to get, just very sure of yourself, okay? This is the plans, like what they plan to do, what you're planning to do, and their plan is 5 of Cups. So they're feeling like they're about to be disappointed. Like, pretty soon they're going to find out that you actually don't. They're worst fears have come true. You don't feel the same way they do, and their investment was for nothing, you know? They feel like, man, I don't know, but I'm leaning towards they don't care, and I've wasted my time, and I've wasted my energy. You feel, or you're planning Queen of Cups, so maybe you're planning on revealing your feelings soon enough, like planning on making some really tender gesture towards this person to reassure them, or planning on reassuring them of your interest, or you're invested in this, or just planning to show them that you do care somehow. But Queen of Cups is really kind of also emotional, but to herself. So I don't know, you're planning to show them something, but again, it's like in your mind, it's something grand or tender, but is it adequate to let this person know? Like, are you tuning into what they need, or are you tuning into what you want to do? Um, this is what you desire from one another in this connection, okay? Your person desires some kind of a balance, all right? And, Two of Pentacles is kind of like balancing where you're placing your energy. But I feel like your person's desiring, like, they need to balance, the amount of energy they're investing based on what they're getting, or based on the return. They're thinking of giving as much as they're getting, which, you know, is not quite this energy, but I definitely feel like return on investment energy. They desire a return on their investment. You got Seven of Wands. So maybe you're desiring a more passionate approach. Again, it's the twilight, this twilight side. Okay. You want somebody to fight for, you want them to fight for this connection. I don't know. This feels like you you have you require somebody to, like, really empty their coffers for you emotionally, passionately, not necessarily pinnacle wise, but like the reason why they've invested so much is because that's what you require. Whether they see or understand your interpretation of returning it, you require somebody to absorb into you like an amoeba or something, or give you everything they got, or you don't trust that they're into you. And that's what you want. And that's what this person has given. But maybe this person isn't used to that, because they're like, pause, okay, pause. Maybe they're not built for that. Maybe they've never done that before. Maybe they're not sure of what they're going to get out of it if they give you everything. The challenge, Aquarius, okay? Your person's challenge is Seven of Wands, which is your desire. So they're hard pressed to give you what you want. That's not their normal state of being in a connection. They don't typically just, what is the word? They don't typically like do this symbiotic thing where they absorb into their person. They are, whoever they are, they're more independent, and this is going to be hard for them to do. This is going to be hard for them to do. They're not into that. Your challenge is Ace of Pentacles, which to me, that means like a new approach. Offer them something for once. Like, give them something. Give them some. Just give me some kind of sign, girl. Yeah, have you ever heard that song? My dad used to listen to that song. Like, they need some kind of sign, something to know that you actually are interested or invested in this and not aloof, not just like this one-sided dump. They don't they don't operate that way. And I don't know, it feels like I don't see it here. Pardon my assertion that they don't plan to do that. I don't typically make a prediction, but it feels very disjointed. It feels like they don't want to dump everything they have and not understand your approach or feel that they're going to get anything in return, you know? For the advice, all right? Oh, yes. See, I didn't really notice. This is Six of Pentacles. Your person is advised to like maybe demand reciprocity from you, demand some kind of equal trade off, return on the investment. I keep hearing that. All right. They're advised to, in this case, get what they're giving from you, Aquarius. It's one-sided. And you, Aquarius, are advised to, you got Two of Swords. So this is like a, not a standoff. I always lose the word. Okay, what is it? Armistice? Whatever, like a truce. I'm getting like a truce. I mean, it just feels like you're just a little too like, you know, wrapped up in your own mind about what's important here. Like, I don't know, maybe you were hurt before and you're like, I won't settle for less than this, and that. And I'm going to get treated like that and this. And I need this, or it's a no go. But you might lose a good person by not bending or not compromising at all. Like, this feels like you need to compromise a little bit. Okay. Find space in your mind to, because it seems like you care about this person, but they don't understand that because you're being aloof or you're playing some like hard to get game. But it's time to just really like go ahead and make a gesture, because this person doesn't understand how you, this person doesn't really understand how you operate. Like, there's a lack of like communication here. The only communication I see is like this demand for like capitulation from you, and them not being, they're being challenged. That's their challenge. Like, this is what you want and this is their challenge. It's like a direct message. Like, they may not be able to give you what you want, but it's kind of like worthwhile because this person is invested in you already, Aquarius. So like, find a little, like, give a little maybe, and see if it's, if it's worthwhile, or at least let this person know, if you know that it's, you already, but you care for them. You're into this. They just don't know it because been, you haven't let them know. You haven't been tender. You've been doing this aloof thing, like playing hard to get, like you think that that's tight, but they don't know about games. They don't know about, this push and pull and sophisticated games you're playing. They don't understand. All right. That's what I got, Aquarius. Again, if you'd like to book a personal reading, saintsalchemy.com. If you like it, then like it. If you love it, then subscribe. So, so grateful to those who have become a part of Saints Alchemy community so far. Let's keep building. All right. Join me soon, maybe in a week or so, for your August general reading. And thank you again for tuning in. Later.